Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am frankly FM84 and this is An Englishman Abroad, where we are currently out in Indonesia managing Sulut United. So in the last episode we were struggling a little bit for form, where we had a draw and a loss, and since you've been away from us, you can see by the little spoiler on the league table there, we have dropped 5 points behind current league leaders Persija. If we have a little look at the schedule to let you know how that's happened. So we managed to lose somehow to Barito Putra 2-1 in the very next game. We then beat Persib 3-1, beat Persikubar 1-0 in the Indonesian Cup first round. We then dropped points against Persipura with a 1-1 draw in Liga 1. We then beat Persiraja 3-0 in the Indonesian second round Cup, and then we lost 2-0 to Bali in the league. We beat Madura 2-1 in the league before a 2-2 draw in the first leg at home against Persipura in the third round first leg of the cup, and then a 0-0 draw saw us go out on away goals. So unfortunately, not a great run of form we're in at the moment, but we are still in touching distance and we are certainly looking to make progress on last season. So in this episode we are going to have league games against Persija and Arema, so let's jump on in and see how we get on against both of those teams. Okay, so the first game of the episode is going to be against Persija, and the lineup we are going to put out is Darmawan in goal, Reza at left back, Mustafa, Darmawan, Bakhtiar at right back, Bagskara is going to play as the holding midfielder with Surayan, Rumer, Wayu and Aditya across the middle. And we're going to play Manduan in that shadow striker in the strikerless formation. So let's see how we get on in this game. So then, off and running, and Persija have a throw-in. I did forget to mention that this is actually a top of the table clash. We are in third at the moment. They are top of the league, and they have started on the front foot with a header that is saved comfortably by Darmawan. He then rolls the ball out and it's played forwards, but it comes back towards our defenders. Rumer picks it up and tries to spread the play to Adichu, takes the ball brilliantly and smashes the ball right-footed into the bottom left-hand corner. Gives us the lead after 2 minutes. And Rumer there with a superb pass, which I thought was going to get cut out. Aditya takes the touch, beats the man, and as the defenders are backtracking, nobody puts any pressure on him. Smashes the ball inside the post on the far side, and that's a superb finish. So we have an injury now as Darmawan is injured, so we're going to bring Tata on in place of Darmawan and set the game back off running. So after 2 minutes we have a goal, after 4 minutes we have an injury. All we can hope for now is that this highlight here is going to result in another goal, and we are absolutely right. Aditya scored his second goal, another brilliant finish there. The throw-in comes in. Wayu nicks the ball just before the attacker, and as it's set to Aditya, he's just hit it right-footed, no even needing to take a touch or anything. He has just smashed that as hard as he can, and it goes flying past the goalkeeper into the far corner, and that's a brilliant start to the game. So we are now 2-0 up against the league leaders, and we are looking to take the ball off them again here. Ariza plays it forward. It's going to come back towards us though. Ball over the top has caught us out, but luckily for us, the Persija forward smashes it wide, and we can breathe easy again. So Tata now plays the ball out of defence to Aditya. He tries to lay it off to Wayu, but that is behind him, and then the ball over the top has left them in. They have pulled one back, but luckily the flag is up on the far side. The ball being in the net isn't going to count for anything because it is disallowed. So still a bit susceptible to the ball over the top, but we're trying to play it from the back here. Wayu is running down the right hand side, lays it to Bakhtiar, and Bakhtiar has smashed in his first ever goal. What a way to get it. That is going to be one of those that is nominated in the goal of the season campaign. Doesn't even need to take a touch. He's just hit it right-footed straight in the top corner, and we are 3-0 up all of a sudden inside half an hour. Where has this form been for most of the season? I do not know. And then we almost get sucker punched, which is something that we have been seeing recently. But we are going to still even stay on the front foot and hopefully push on forwards into the game and continue to look for goals. 3-0. We've had 3 shots and 3 goals. That's amazing. This is a bit of a smash and grab, really, because we've got 3 goals with a 0.17 XG, which suggests that we are absolutely stealing this. But I don't mind that. We can do that more often because we've had some hard luck throughout the season. We've had games where we have played really well and got nothing, so it makes a change. But if we play really poor and walk away with a convincing 3 points, and now we're on the attack again. Sorian finds Aditya, goes down, and Aditya is going to take the penalty to hopefully finish his hat-trick. And there it is. 3 in one game, a hat-trick. And it says at the bottom, he's been an assassin in front of goal, and certainly has. Every time he's had a shot on target, it's ended up in the back of the net. 4-0 after an hour. And this is the kind of football that we were looking at the start of the season. It's faded away and now it's come back. So hopefully we're going to go on one of those runs like we did at the end of the last season. Although we've got defending to do and the goalkeeper's done well, but it's saying the ball hit the top of the crossbar and has gone out. So 10 minutes left on the clock. We've got a free kick. Wayu swings it in. It goes over everybody. Bagskara is going to try and play it back in. Keeper comes out and collects it. He lumps it forward to Ariza, who lumps it forward to the defender. And then some intricate passes from Persija. Their ball over the top is intercepted. Mandawan doesn't really know what to do with it, but makes the tackle to get the ball back, and then it's just lumped to the defenders. I don't really mind when we're wasting time, but it really needs to be going in the corners because the ball over the top, and all of a sudden they've scored from about 30 yards out. That's some strike. Hopefully it's going to be nothing more than just a consolation goal because that was fantastic. But we do not want any mini revivals going on with 4 minutes left. And they've had another shot there that goes just wide. But looking at the league table now, it's looking a bit healthier. We're only 2 points behind those top 2 teams once again. And we have run out a 4-1 victor where we have had 4 shots, 4 on target with 4 goals and an XG of 0.94, which suggests this was a proper smash and grab. But we're not bothered about that. We're going to push on into the next game and see what happens in the second game of the episode. Okay, so for the second game of the episode against Arima, we're going to try a little something different in terms of the formation. We're going to change it up and see what happens. So we are going to go with Darmawan in goal, Ariza, Polly, Mustafa and Bakhtiar at right back. Suryan, Wayu and Aditya are going to play across the middle. Mandawan, Karabo and Tiwu are going to play up front, and we're going to see what happens when we mix it up a little bit. So then, off and running against Arima, and so far not a lot has happened in the first 10 minutes, but we do have a corner here. Mandawan's played it in and Mustafa has scored his first goal of the season. The centre-back is up for the corner. As it drops, I think it's hit 2 players. Yeah, one player's tried to control it, the other player's took it away from him. Mustafa sticks his foot out, stabs it into the back of the net, and we are 1-0 up after 10 minutes. And that's positive, considering in the last game we had an XG that was so poor, but managed to just do the smash and grab. This time around, we're looking to play on the front foot. Bakhtiar is now running at them. Unfortunately, can't get the cross in. Polly is at the back to bring the ball back forwards. And at the back post there, I'm not sure who had the shot, but it was not far away. Thought the goalkeeper might have got a touch, but he actually just flies over the bar. So, this is actually quite impressive. We're suppressing their attacks and having attacks of our own. I'd like to have more shots on target there though than just the one that we scored from, but at least we are creating and we are having much more possession than we would with the other tactic. So hopefully this is a positive step forwards, although we're going to have some defending to do just before the break here. Ball over the top and the defending is terrible. I do not know who has tried to head that ball, but whoever tried to head the ball got nowhere near it, and as it's dropped, it's just left him one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and they are now the ones with the smash and grab scoring with their first shot on target. So let's hope we can get back into this game and not let it drift away, because we were playing really well in the first half. Wayu is now on the ball, plays it to Mandawan, ball out to Sawayan, he crosses it in, and there is Mandawan to finish it off. Sawayan with the assist. So Mandawan flicks it out wide. great control on his chest, takes it into the box, looks up, picks the pass out, Mandaran from behind the defender, unsighted to the goalkeeper, side foots into the far corner, and restores our lead in the game. So, 55 minutes on the clock, and we are currently sat 2 points behind the league leaders. But we want to go and get some more goals here to make this comfortable. Tiu tries with the cross, but gets cleared all the way back to our defenders. Ariza now out to Suryan. He plays it to Wayu with the ball over the top, and Suryan pops up in the box, and he scores goal number 8 of the season for him. Goal number 3 on the afternoon for the team. And we suddenly have a 3-1 lead, which is nothing short of what we deserve, really. It's a great finish. He takes a touch, waits for the goalkeeper to commit, hits it past him, and that's a brilliant finish. So half an hour left in the game. I think we are going to make a couple of substitutions. We've got players out on the pitch who are basically out on their feet. And I mean, Crayon for Adicha, and Wayu is the other one. So Remer for Wayu in the middle. Anybody else? I think we'll just leave it at the 2 for now. So some fresh legs on, hopefully push through. And Persija have actually, or whoever out of the 2 was below us, has gone into a winning position now, because all of a sudden we are back 2 points behind both of them. But I'd rather be 2 points behind than where we were before, when we start trailing by 5 points. So now all of a sudden to be only 2 points behind is really positive. And I think we've got a good shot here. We're making really big progress. At this point last season, we were nowhere near the top 3 in the table, and here we are now, firmly inside that top 4. So that's been a really good performance. I've really enjoyed that game. We had 16 shots, 7 on target, an XG of 1.79. Had majority of the possession as well. So everything looking positive. I think we're going to stick with this formation. It's one I've used in another save, and hopefully it's going to start producing some real good performances for the team. So if you enjoyed that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button to help the channel out. Any comments you have, leave them in the box down below. But for this one, that's a wrap. And until the next one, thank you very much for watching.